I've heard them say World Jam is the #1 station, one you can put on no shelf. But now to me they no longer have to explain, because I know for myself. World Jam Global Radio scene, you don't know, seen for years.
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
Hey, what's up now? Brother, what's up? This is a big party, man. I can dig it. Solid, right on.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Saturday night, 6 o'clock.
There's too many of you crying.
This is World Jam Global Radio. My name is Dr. Feelgood.
Brother.
It's time for the Fing Iz It.
There's far too many of you dying.
Oh, I've missed my show for the last couple of weeks, let me tell you. But we got a special interview coming up round about 6:30 tonight.
Here today.
I'll be talking live from the United States of America with Nathan Best.
We don't need
former favorite of the OJs, frontman with Levert, and now a gospel singer in his own right.
only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way.
I'm so looking forward to the next 2 hours
Bring some love and get here today. Oh,
where we're going to have a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
get lights and pick
Tell a friend to tell a friend. You're on World Jam Global Radio. My name is Dr. Feelgood. It's time for the Fing Iz It.
what's going on?
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Right on.
I said, how we doing, folks? Say a big thanks going out to the one and only Dr. P. It's one thing I look forward to each and every single weekend is the time we spend on World Jam Global Radio. Such a tight-knit family. We just excel in the support that you give. Don't know what I've got to do today. I've got nothing planned. Yes, I have. Just gonna play some tracks to lead you up, and Nathan Best will be coming on around about 6:30, so don't go nowhere. Also, we're gonna bring you up to date with our bank holiday special. We're gonna have a little discussion, a little conversation. Maybe we could even get some live calls in. We'll get on with that a little bit later in the show.
Well, hello, my friends and my family. My name is Nathan Best, and I am a former member of the group The OJs, and I am so glad to be in Dr. Feelgood's stable of legends on World Jam Global Radio.
That's right, Nathan Best coming up around about 6:30, so hang tight, don't go nowhere.
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
Look at the end. Hey, do you have anything?
Homing in big.
Hey, do you have anything on you? Hey, do you have anything on you? Hey, do you have anything on you? Run it.
My gosh.
A rebel music. Do you have anything on you? Oh, why can't we roam
My gosh.
this open country? Tell me why.
Big shout out going out to my wife.
What do we want?
My wonderful wife.
We want to be free.
She's such good company.
3 o'clock. Run it. Roadblock. Hey, do you have anything on you? And hey, Mr. Cop, ain't got no. As I would say, hey, Mr. Cop, ain't got no. Hey, Mr. Cop, ain't got no bird surfer ticket on me now.
It's the big one. Big good evening going out to the chat room this evening.
Oh, why can't we roam this open country?
Just gonna play a couple of tracks, taking you up to 6:30.
Tell me why.
Then we will be going live over to US of A. Live to Nathan Best.
To be free.
In the meantime,
3 o'clock. Roadblock. Hey, do you have anything on you? And hey, Mr. Cop, ain't got no. As I would say, hey, Mr. Cop, ain't got no. Hey, Mr. Cop, ain't got no bird surfer ticket on me now. Hey, do you have anything on you?
oh my gosh,
A rebel music.
coming in big.
This foot with the fire roadblock, but we never stop, we march forward for sure. Taking this quicker policeman to war. Retaliation, we spotted, we got me body back. Got no love for y'all. Politician feeling, erase them all. I wanna be free. Please, could you let my people go? Forget that we sick of the drama, we finna get wrong. We won't ask no more. Run the track! Was I speeding? Probably so these big bad engines ready flow. Just buy me a ticket and let me roll on. But no, they wanna harass me. Ask me, can they sense my truck? That's when I start laughing. For what?
And I've got to throw away. Yes, I've got to throw away. Yes, I've got to throw away. My little herbs talk.
For what?
Herfy.
To get you ready for the revolution.
A big good evening going out to George Flavors. How you doing, sir? And a big good evening going out to all those out there in the chat room this evening, liveling up the place. Don't get shy. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going across around about 6:30 to the US of A, where we're going to be talking live to the OJs and Levert favorites. Yes, that's a long-time R&B singer, Mr. Nathan Best. And he's going to be talking to us about his latest project, Center of My Life, his brand spanking new gospel album that we've been playing exclusively on World Jam Global Radio. But in the meantime,
World Jam Global Radio, original Mike Kimmel in Das, this station, saying Ragamuffin station. And Mike Kimmel said that for years without fear.
sounds of Brian McKnight. Watch the ride.
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
Could it be that I can't stand to be alone? This long distance has us living on the phone.
Every time we say goodbye,
Ever since you've been away, I just can't get through a day. Girl, I just can't wait to have you here at home. Oh, baby, every time we say goodbye, ooh. Oh, baby, oh, yeah. Every time we say goodbye, ooh. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I only get to see you for a day.
that's right, this is just a warm-up to the real thing. And the real thing is Nathan Best round about 6:30. You're rocking along with Dr. Feelgood on the World Jam Global Radio. It's time for the Fing Iz It. Sounds of Brian McKnight.
So hard for me to say, oh baby, every time. Every time, baby, I don't want you to go, baby. Every time we say goodbye, baby, don't want you to go.
Giving a big shout out to all the guests that are stepping up into the chat room right now. You know who you are. Here we go.
Every time we say goodbye, I don't want you to go.
Now, you know, there's something about World Jam Global Radio. We got so much diversity. We got so much rhythm. We got so much wicked tune. We got so much top-notch DJ. We got so much selection. We just don't know what to play from one week to the next. So when I get a show like this, I just can't help but just dig into the archives and pull out some tunes that I just don't get to play too often. Don't forget, you can join me tomorrow morning for the Wake Up Everybody Sunday Gospel Show, where I'll be sticking to the gospel. I'll be sticking to the word, but in the meantime,
it's gonna be a storm around here.
I just want you to listen to the lyrics of this song.
Such a foolish man to let this one slip through my hands. I don't know what could have been, but I wanna try again. I don't wanna be alone at night, wondering what would be with you in my life. Everyone makes mistakes, I wanna make mine right. I can't change the past, but girl, I'll try. 'Cause I'm tired of these sad love songs. Now baby, I apologize for all the games and all the lies. Baby, I promise I really made a change in my life. Baby, I would do anything to have you in my arms again.
Pull up the jam! Pull it up and play it again. La sangre muy caliente. Adiós mío. Pull it up, 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 pull it up.
Well, you know just how we roll, Mr. Flavors. I see those eights. It's time to reload. Here we go. Big tune. My gosh. Big shout outs going out to Sweet Pea. Hope she's relaxing, resting, got her feet up. It's a World Jam baby coming on. Come on now. Kind of got a personal love for this one, you know.
I just can't believe that I let this girl slip by. Ooh, it hurts so bad. I wanna just lay right here and cry. Oh, I'm such a foolish man to let this one slip through my hands. I don't know what could have been, but I wanna try again. I don't wanna be alone at night.
Sing out, our girl crew.
Wondering what would be with you in my life. Everyone makes mistakes, I wanna make mine right. I can't change the past, but girl, I'll try. 'Cause I'm tired of these sad love songs. Now baby, I apologize for all the games and all the lies. Baby, I promise I really made a change in my life. Baby, I would do anything to have you in my arms again.
only thing that's missing in my life. I don't wanna be alone and
come on now.
Wondering what would be with you in my life. Come on back on, everyone makes mistakes. I wanna make
Round about the hour of 6:30, you're going to have a Nathan Best all the way from the United States of America.
change the past, but girl, I'm trying.
Talking about his music and his time with the OJs. The legend that is.
Missing your love, wondering what would be with you in my life. Oh, baby, yeah. Everyone makes mistakes. I wanna make mine right. I wanna make mine right. I can't change the past, but girl, I'm trying. I said love song ain't nothing but rainy days. Since you've been gone away, life just ain't the same.
Kind of just mixing up a couple of tracks as we head on to that time.
Ain't nothing but rainy days. Since you've been gone away, life just ain't the same. Sometimes you gotta just run it, love. Ain't nothing but rainy days. Since you've been gone away, life just ain't the same.
Just sit down on that bass now.
Ain't nothing but rainy days. Since you've been gone.
I said sit down on that bass.
Since you've been gone away.
My gosh.
See, I've been going crazy 'cause I'm missing my baby. Wondering what would be with you in my life. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. I need you, love. Everyone makes mistakes. I wanna make I'm so sorry, girl. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Baby, yes, I am. Wondering what would be with you in my life.
Yeah.
Everyone makes mistakes. I'm love, girl. I didn't appreciate you while you were here. But now that you're gone, girl, I'm missing you like crazy.
You know, one of the things I love about World Jam Global Radio is, we are not committed to any kind of playlist. We are not restricted to a playlist. We are not owned or controlled by anybody that tells us what we got to play, when we got to play it. You got DJs who are just spontaneously playing from their hearts and digging out in their selections and bringing out something of real quality just to entertain you. And we're giving you a little glimpse of who we are inside by the music that we play. And we hope that you appreciate and enjoy what we do each and every single weekend right here on World Jam Global Radio. But in the meantime,
I'm more than credible. I'm so bold. I'm so, you know, the nation so insanity about me.
sounds of Mr. Freddie McGregor. Here we go.
I have pulled out of this dive. I've got this brand new attitude.
Now I'm back in control. My love is gaining altitude.
Suddenly I'm dancing to a brand new rhythm. Feeling that has set me free. I don't force the smiles, they all have meaning. Something has changed in me.
You're not as happy as you want to be.
I'm not as unhappy as when you left.
You're not as happy as you want to be. I'm not as unhappy as when you left me. You're not as happy as you want to be. If you could see me now, you wouldn't believe the changes
big tune, Freddie McGregor, musical track entitled Not As Happy. Love that one, dancehall style. Now, I just had to dig this one out just before Nathan Best comes on, because the OJs happen to do a version of this particular track that I don't think a lot of people actually heard, but I'm going to play it to you just before Nathan comes online.
It's gonna be a storm around here.
You know the song. Big dancehall stepper. Here comes the OJs.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with this sweet love we found? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with this? Let's give it a chance. Let it control our destiny. We owe it to ourselves to live happy eternally. Oh, love is what we've been looking for, and love is what we've been searching for. Now that I got it right here in my hand, seems like I'm gonna spread it all over the land. Now that we got love, sweet love, right in the nick of time. I found love. What are we gonna sweet loving with yeah. Let's forgive and forget. Let no thought be your enemy. I never felt so good. I'm as happy as any man could be. Oh, love is what we've been waiting for. Love is what we've been hoping for. Now I got it right here in my hand. I'm gonna spread it all over the land. Oh, sweet loving, love, we got it. Right in the nick of time, we found love. Gonna spread it all over the land. Oh, love is what we've been looking for. Sweet love is what we've been searching for. Now I got it right here in my hand. I'm gonna spread it all over the land. Sweet love, we got it. Now that we found sweet love, gonna spread it all over the land. Hold on.
Big shouts going out to DJ Matt. In the house, in the place. Well, I would imagine that live on the line I should have none other than Mr. Nathaniel Best. Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I am doing great. How you doing?
Hey, you good? Well, listen, I was actually just playing. You just caught me in the middle of playing Now That We Found Love, OJ's. Just bringing it in and bringing it home. And it's so good to be able to just be able to have that conversation with you now. By the way, they can't see you, but I can. We're on video call, by the way, here, guys. So don't get jealous. So, Nathan, tell me, how's things going for you at the moment, my friend?
Pardon me?
How are things going for you at the moment?
Everything's going great, man. I'm excited about my project. I'm excited about, being able to talk with you in London. And it's great, man. I'm having a good day, too.
Okay. So let's take it to the wire, shall we? Because the last time we had you alongside Roddy Canada, and we talked about all the worldly stuff. We talked about the OJs, we talked about Levert, we talked about all of that gigging and touring and everything that went with it. But now things have changed. It's no longer the OJs, it's no longer Levert. It's now Pastor Nathaniel Best. It's now Pastor Nathaniel Best. You now have a congregational church. You now minister to people, and you're now continuing to write the gospel.
Yeah, it's I tell you, it's something that I had been running from for a long time. I actually brought my first message at 12 years old, 1972. And I stayed with it, but there was always something that was pulling me out there, some things that I just felt like I just wanted to, to do because music was in my life. But once I got out there, I started feeling the tug that I needed to be back doing what I was originally called to do by God. And once I did that, it filled the void that was there. Even though I was around thousands of people and performing before thousands of people, there was still something missing in my life, and I knew what it was, but I was just running from it. So I feel complete now.
Okay. I mean, the funny thing is, one of the questions I often get asked is, why do people wait until they're desperate before they call out for God? And that's not always necessarily the case. But one thing that I have come across is that people find that there's a lot to sacrifice if you want to walk in His ways.
Yeah. Well, we have to understand, first of all, the call that is upon our life. Sometimes people operate outside of their call, and they never get to fulfill things that they desire to do because they're operating outside of their call. But once they get to the place where they know what their call is and operate in that, it's a beautiful thing. It's a great thing to know what you were destined to do in your life.
And now you're destined to perform gospel.
Yes, I love it.
Okay, so that must have an impact in your church, because now the worship must be awesome.
Oh my goodness, man! I tell you, I can't wait to get there tomorrow, because I look forward to getting there. I look forward to seeing them excited about worship. I enjoy teaching them life lessons, how the Bible relates to us today. I mean, I know we talk about Moses and Enoch and Job and different things, but how does the Bible relate to where I'm at today? And so it's a joy to see them growing, and man, I love them so much, man. I really do.
So maybe some Sundays it's just a whole worship of a center of my life, huh?
Absolutely, and that's only because I've learned that in worshiping God, you can't have your own agenda. I mean, it's good to have a program, an outline of what you're going to do, but when the Holy Spirit wants to overtake, we can't quench the Spirit by saying, well, it's time to do this now, it's time to do that sometime. And really messages to preach on Sunday mornings, but because of the anointing of the Holy Ghost, because of the power of God being so strong in the place, I couldn't even bring the message.
Okay, so let's talk about center of my life. I mean, that's what you've called this project, and you refer to this project being very important, significantly important to you right now in your time. So tell us about the project, Center of My Life.
Center of My Life was a project that was important for me to do because it gave me an opportunity to really let the world know where Nathan is now in his faith. Many years I didn't do much. I kind of stayed under the radar, other than working with the Fairfield Four, which is a gospel group that I did the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou with George Clooney. But other than that, I was really under the radar and just focusing on ministry and trying to regroup from a lot of the pains that I had in this business, and learning how to forgive, and so So this project was important for me to talk about the different sides and aspects of where I am. Center of my life was to let the world know that Christ is the center of my life, and I wanted to express that through my music.
Without mentioning any names or going into anything too deep, can we touch on some of these pains that you went through in the business that got you to the place that you got to, that you can now say, because I mean, God forgave. I mean, I love that track on your album, God Forgave Me.
Yeah,
I absolutely love that track, and it's when we understand that God forgave us that we can stand in a position to forgive others, right?
absolutely. Because when we don't forgive, we give them power over us.
Absolutely.
And I choose peace for myself. I choose joy and love. I can't have that without letting go of things that had me in bondage and had me to the point of just not feeling good about anything, you know. And so once I did that, I was good, you know.
The music business was a very cutthroat, harsh, and soul-destroying industry for the best part, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, I was very naive when I came into the business because I really believed that once you come in, whoever you in with, this is family. You know, we watch out for each other, we watch each other's backs. But that's not always the case. You know, sometimes you get out there, and if you're naive like that and not having your business together and feeling like everybody's going to protect you, you might be in for a long haul. You might be in for times of loneliness like you've never known before, and yet you're in front of thousands of people. So I learned that lesson the hard way. I've had songs that were stolen from me that went to be very popular because I didn't have anyone to take me under my wing in the early stages of my music once I left my tube. Prepare something that could possibly take care of your family for a long time, but give it to somebody else because you didn't have your business together. Because they will steal. There's a lot of sharks out there in this business. And so you have to protect yourself and learn the business as well as doing your craft.
I hear you. So, coming on to Center of My Life, you've put a lot of time, you put a lot of effort into that. Talk us through a couple of the tracks and tell us about the writing behind the tracks. Tell me the story behind the tracks.
Well, the one that you had mentioned just a little while ago about God Forgave Me, actually I'm getting ready to shoot a very nice video for this one. It's important that I put this one out because I had to learn how to forgive myself of different mistakes that I made in my life, and because sometimes people will never let you forget mistakes you've made in your life, and that's why I thank God for me, and it was not pleasing to Him. So God Forgave Me was written because I realized that I was able to move forward when I realized that God truly forgave me for anything that I may have done against His will. And myself when I realized that He was hung up for my hang-ups.
Okay, I've had to take us off video because it was slowing down the Skype call, and I want people to get a real flavour of this conversation that we're having. I don't want to lose one bit. We've waited a long time for this conversation, and we had to miss the other one the other week. But I'm so glad to have you on the show today. We've become friends over time, and we speak with each other as when we can, and we've developed a relationship which gives me an understanding as to the man behind the music and the man behind the songs. If you want to stand by, I want to give the audience a flavour of God Forgave Me, and if you just stay on the line, we'll bring you straight back in right after this track. By the way, you're getting a shout out from a Matek in the chat room. He says, "Yo, Nathaniel." All right, so I suppose that's a yo, Nathaniel from Matek going out to you. And in the meantime, let's just play this track from Nathaniel Best. It's a musical track entitled God Forgave Me, and we'll probably come back and chat to him about that and some other tracks on this album right after this.
Can I be real with you? Can I be real with you? Can you sing it one more time? Yeah, yeah.
Musical track entitled God Forgave Me by Nathaniel Best.
As I look back over my life, I've done some things that I'm not proud of. If I had another chance to relive those days, I know I'd do things differently and let God lead my way. But I can't redo the failures of my past. If I leave my fate in the hands of people, my pain will last and last and last. I had to accept the fact that I can't change what I did, but I can change what I do. If I keep my hand in God's hand, I know He'll see me through. Oh yeah, I'm so glad God forgave me for it. Yeah, and He gave me another chance. And He gave me another chance. I can see clearly now that the dirt is washed away. My life is so much better from that day to this day. Run the track! One more thing, I have so many scars from bad choices I've made, miles and miles of bad road that I have laid. I never thought I'd enjoy that feeling of agape love, that kind of love that looks beyond your faults and sees all of your needs. Yeah. And I thank Him for His love that He's given me, because without it, I know I wouldn't succeed. No, no, no. So it is my mission to tell everybody, if God can change me, I know He can change you too. Let me tell you right now, I'm so glad God forgave me for it. Yeah, and He gave me another chance. And He gave me another chance. I can see clearly now when the dirt is washed away. My life is so much better from that day to this day. There are so many, many things I can thank Him for, yeah. I was down on my sick bed, let me tell you, and He raised me up, yeah. I could have been dead, sleeping in my grave, yeah. But He made death behave, and I wanna tell Him right now. So glad God forgave me for it. Yeah, and He gave me another chance. Yes, yeah, He gave me another chance. Feeling now when the dirt is washed away. My life is so much better. Yes, it is. Yeah, yes, it is. Yeah, I wanna sing it one more time. He gave me another chance.
Oh, that's a big track, a big track from Nathan Best. Musical track entitled God Forgave Me. That's off his brand spanking new project. The album's entitled Center of My Life, and it's available right across the country. You can get it on iTunes. You can order it online. And if you ask very nicely, I might even get Nathan to send you a signed copy, huh?
World Jam Global Radio. This is clarity.
Oh, Nathan, you still there, my friend?
I am here, man, and of course I would love to send a signed copy to someone there in London. Let them know I appreciate them listening to your show and listening to me.
Okay. Well, listen, in that particular track you were talking about you've done some bad things in your time, but more importantly, the message that really comes out for that particular track is, you know, because of what you've done, and I know exactly what you're talking about because I found myself in that same place once upon a time. When you know that you know what you've done, and then you know that God's forgiven you because you've felt that you've received that forgiveness, then you're looking at other people who seem to think that they're in a whole cesspool of trouble with no way out, but you know that all they've got to do is reach out and God can forgive them too, right?
Absolutely. Man may not forgive you, but God will.
Always.
I mean, he went to the cross for whatever we did. And all we have to do is just simply ask him to forgive us and mean it when we ask him. And he's waiting right there. You know, he said it's not his will that any should perish. And so I just thank God because I learned that lesson and I understood that man can't put me anywhere, but God can. And I'm so thankful that he loves me enough in spite of me. And I really want to say that to those that are listening today. No matter what you've done in your life, God loves you, and I mean, he's right there waiting to just receive you back in his arms. You might be sitting on the side of a bed right now in a hotel room ready to commit suicide or whatever it is. I'm talking directly to you. I want to tell you that there is life beyond what you've been through. And if you just let God love you, he'll love you better than anyone can.
Absolutely.
Trust me.
So now, you've... Nathaniel Best, yes sir, I'm the winner for the coffee. We got a Mr. George Flavors who's in the chat room, and he says, Nathaniel Best, yes sir, I'm the winner for that coffee. So if you send over, we'll arrange to get you a signed copy, George Flavors, just for your collection. Yeah. He's actually put his stamp on it. He's ordered it. He's taken ownership, and he ain't budging. So we're gonna get a signed copy out for George Flavors, and that'll be good. Now, so in what part of the States are you actually is your church in?
It's in Mississippi.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Because the troubles that we hear about, that we read about, are few and far between over in this country. We only tend to hear about the real bad stuff, and you know, and when it's really, really bad, and probably we don't actually get to hear about Mississippi that tough. How difficult is it to pastor in a place like Mississippi? And bearing in mind, we're talking about Mississippi, you know, where which was rife for the Ku Klux Klan back in the day, right?
That's correct. But it's a beautiful place to pastor. I used to wonder why God would send me here for ministry when I was born, first of all, in Miami, Florida, with palm trees and ocean, and then raised in a beautiful city and state, Cincinnati, Ohio, to bring me into a little small country town. But you know, I've met some of the most wonderful people here since I've been here that love God. They just needed direction. They needed to be taught. And man, I tell you, it's a marriage that I don't see breaking up.
So tell me, what is the Mississippi that you're living in now? How different is that to the Mississippi that we came to read about, came to watch the movies, Mississippi Burning and all the rest of that? How different is that Mississippi now?
Oh, it's a lot different now. I mean, you still have people that are dealing with racism. Racism is still very much alive everywhere, not just in Mississippi. But the beauty of it is it's not like it was. I mean, you can go and eat in restaurants. You can, you can do things here.
You can ride on the bus. You can ride on the bus, right?
Yeah, you can ride on the bus. You can enjoy your life. And, I have many friends that are multicultural, it's not just one race. And I love that. I love being able to have a dialogue with all races of people. And we have, some wonderful people here. So, yeah, it's a lot different now. It's better.
And that's the unfortunate thing about news, is because we'll always get the bad stuff. We got the films, we got all the headlines when Mississippi burning and everything that went with that. But nobody's ever gone back to show us the changes in that community, and the reconciliation and the healing, and the journeys that have taken place between the different cultures. Nobody's gone back to show us that Mississippi is different. So that's why I'm asking you. Listen, World Jam Global Radio, you're getting this live right here. This is we make our own news right here, But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there, because I think when you mention Mississippi, it always has that kind of bad taste in the mouth. As a black man in particular, it has that bad taste in the mouth, and we just haven't got to hear the changes of healing and reconciliation that have taken place in Mississippi. So it's great, and I believe that the Lord has chosen Mississippi for you as a purpose. I mean, that's a hotbed of fire, and you conquer that, you come over that, and He's got something absolutely far more beautiful for you than you can ever imagine. So let's go back to your project, because this project obviously has taken time in the making. How long has it taken you to put this album together and get it to release?
Believe it or not, this project took me about 2.5 years. I took my time with it. I mean, there's some things that you can just go ahead and do. In fact, my next project, I'm already started on it. I'm also working on a Christmas project for this year. And a lot of that flows. But with this particular project, Center of My Life, it took me that long because there were specific things that I wanted the public to know about me, because I hadn't been in the public's eye for a long time, and even when I was with Fairfield 4, I was doing their music. I led some songs with them. I did the movie with them, but it wasn't Nathan, and so therefore my public was like wondering, well, where's Nathan? What is he doing? And so I really wanted to just say something specifically in this project. So it took me a little while, because I really wanted to make sure that I was saying what God would have me to say to my fans out there.
Okay. So the next track I want to play is another track that I've taken a real liking to. And that's Thank You.
Oh yeah. I love that song too. It was actually my first single. Thank You is a song that I just simply I tell the Lord thank you every day. I mean, just waking me up, thank you, all through the day, thank you. Because I realized that whatever I have is not because of who I am, but whose I am.
Yeah. I kind of like that. We had that conversation the other day. When you dropped that line on me, I was like, yeah, I like that line. I'm going to find an excuse to use it,
Yes.
Because it's a perfect line, because we belong to Him. And I mean, there are many people who struggle with their relationship with God, again, as I said earlier on, simply because of what they need to sacrifice in order to walk that walk. And thank you is just another way of saying every single moment of my life, I just thank you for who you are and what you've done for me. So
absolutely,
I'm going to put you on standby. We're going to drop this track. We're going to let the public listen to it. And I suppose George Flavors is going to want another copy. But it's okay, Mr. Flavors, because this track is on the album also. Okay. Thank you very much, Nathan. We're going to be back with you in 4 minutes, 15 seconds.
World Jam Global Radio. This is Clarity.
Middle track entitled Thank You by Nathaniel Best, off his latest project, Center of My Life. I do like this one.
I never thought that I could ever feel this way again. I never thought my life would start out on a new trend. I never thought that it could happen until I met you. My life is really so much better than it was.
My gosh.
I surely feel it down to the core. I can't explain it, but I really feel a change in me. I wanna tell you right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, for being so good to me. For being so good to me. Thank you, 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 for everything you've done for me. Everything you've done for me. I am no longer in the dark since I found the light. All I am.
No mercy, no mercy. Put up the tune! Put it up and play it again. Hey, that song, the boy caliente. Adios mío. Put it up, put it up, put it up.
This has been called for a rewind. I see the 8s up in the chat room, taking it all the way back to the top. This is a musical track entitled Thank You by the one and only, the legendary Mr. Nathan Best.
Listen to me now. I never thought that I could ever feel this way again.
Taking it all the way to the top for Mr. Flavors.
Start out on a new.
He says this is a nice tune. Pull it up.
It could happen until I met you. My life is really so much better than it was before. I surely feel it down to the core. I can't explain it.
I reckon after that pull up, Mr. Flavors, you're guaranteed your signed copy of this album. Yeah, it's absolutely top, man. Trust me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 for being so good to me. For being so good to me. Thank you, 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 for everything you've done for me. Everything you've done for me. I am no longer in the dark since I found the light. All I've ever known is pain, misery, and strife. But I'm glad to tell you that is no more part of my life. The Lord rules my life. The things I did, I don't even wanna do no more. I just look up and I think how I was before. I sure am happy that he didn't give up on me. And I wanna say right now, thank you, 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 thank you.
Oh, you are rocking along with Dr. Feelgood. You're rocking along on World Jam Global Radio. It's a Saturday evening. We've got Nathan Best live from the United States. Musical track entitled Thank You. This is how we roll.
Strong. You know I never tried to do anybody wrong. When I took the time to dwell.
Only on World Jam Global Radio do we treat you so special each and every weekend, huh? What a treat.
I knew then that my life had to keep moving forward. I knew looking back would only bring lots of torture. But I couldn't do it on my own. So I turned to you, God. 'Cause you're still on the throne. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm mighty glad that you didn't give up on me, no.
My gosh.
So good when mother was gone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You were right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even when my father was gone, everything you done. You were right there. You were right there. You were right, right, right.
Well, hello, 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 my friends and my family. My name is Nathan Best, and I am a former member of the group The OJs, and I am so glad to be in Dr. Feelgood's stable of legends on World Jam Global Radio.
World Jam Global Radio. This is clarity.
You know, Nathan, when you hear that thank you, that's a heartfelt thank you. But more importantly, the quality of the production is absolutely awesome on this album. I just felt the need to say that, man.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
You know, every track is different and tells a different story, so to speak. There's a theme going through this album, and more importantly, that the production all the way through is absolutely first class. I felt the need to say that.
That means so much. I really appreciate that. And this next project that I'm working on, I'm excited about it too because it will show another side. We're going to do more traditional stuff, but we're going to do some reggae. We're going to do some other things. It's going to be a more high energy project that we're working on. I really can't wait to finish this one, and I'll make sure you get it right away. But
absolutely,
this project, we really wanted to say a specific thing, and so we just needed to just settle down and focus on just that. And then after that, then we can go ahead and go in some other directions that we want to go. But it was important that I let the public know where I am now. You know?
Okay. Is there any plans to go on tour, and put this show on the road?
Actually, I'm working on putting something together now. We have almost the show completed. It's a lot of amazing stuff going in there. I would love to come to London. I would love to come to the UK.
We'd love to have you.
Thank you, thank you. So hopefully we can, get that to happen. If the people want me to come there, I would love to come. And the show that we're putting together is high energy. I have a cartoon out that I did called the Superhero.
Yes,
Amazing Dad.
I've seen it.
It actually starts with that, where he's flying in the air and stuff. It's just a lot of fun, but then it gets really serious, and then it goes back to fun. It's not just set on one particular thing, but we take them on a journey, kind of my history. And
what caused you to make this cartoon? Come on, you got to tell me now, because I've had a lot of fun watching it. But tell me, what caused you to create this cartoon?
Because that's the kid in me. My wife and I, we're huge, amazing. We really love Disney and going to Universal Studios and Six Flags and things. We enjoy that stuff together. We always have. And next month will be 35 years we've been married, and we
congratulations.
Thank you. And so that's just another side of me that I wanted to expose to the public and let them know that I'm just a big kid, man. I really.
One of the most intriguing things is that there are so many people that try to take life so seriously, and I've always been a believer in never forget the child in us. We should never forget the child in us, because inside every single one of us, there's still a child, isn't it?
Absolutely, man. Don't forget that, because it takes more muscles in your face to frown than it does to smile.
Absolutely.
And when people try to tell me about bad people this and bad people that, I said, I'm not really worried about that, because I'm too busy trying to be happy. Because life is too short. You won't even be cold in the ground. Once people leave the cemetery, they'll go right on with their lives, and you'll be in the ground. So I would suggest for people to enjoy their lives, man, and enjoy one another while you have that.
Absolutely. Ronnie Canada says a big hello. He's in tune in Watford right now. He says, hello, fellas, I'm listening in.
Ronnie, man, that is an amazing guy, man. He's a walking history book is what he is with music.
He's an encyclopedia on music and musicians.
He really is, man. And for him to have done as many things as he has done in this business and has opened doors for so many people, for him to be as humble as he is, I love it, because you don't meet many people like that in this business. And so he's a good guy.
I call him the original hookup guy. I mean, that guy there has hooked me up with so many people, and
he knows everybody.
Yeah, but he's hooking everybody up with everybody, and if he finds an open door, he's going to show you to it. You know what I mean? If he finds an open door or a way through, he's going to call you and say, "This is the way." And that to me, that's a godly man. That's a man whose heart is after God, because what he's saying is, "Follow me. This is the way." And that's what Jesus said, isn't it? You know, I am the truth, the way, the light. So you know, this is the way. And when he finds the way from the darkness to the light, he will just make a phone call. He will send a message to his friends or his peeps or his associates, and he'll say, "I found a way. This is the way." You know what I mean? These guys will play your video. This guy will play your CD. These guys will play your music. These guys will promote you. These guys will put you on a show. And he just brings everybody in and makes a way where they couldn't even see a way. So, you know, it's Ronnie Canada's birthday tomorrow as well, by the way. So we're going to say, happy birthday, Ronnie. A big happy birthday in advance. And I got to try and find a way to see it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
and you better sing on my new CD with me.
Yeah. Listen, believe you me, he's available. I tell you, that guy there just loves the music business so much. He does nothing but think about the music business. So you tell him that you want him to sing a song with you, he's gonna sing a song with you. That I can guarantee you. Right. We're gonna listen. I've got a couple of more tracks that I want to play. But I want you to tell me which one you'd like me to play next.
Well, you know, there's a song on this project that I actually wanted to display the different levels of my voice. And that song is called He's Always There, because for so many different groups, if they would get sick and couldn't perform as far as vocally, they would pantomize and I would be singing their part. The public didn't know that, but I had to know how to sing in all the levels. And so I wanted to record a song like that. And this one deals with depression. This song is called He's Always There.
Okay, well, funny you should say that, because that's the one I've actually got on. Okay? So, great minds think alike. So we're going to be gone for about 4 minutes and 50 seconds as we listen to this track by Nathan Best, and it's called He's Always There.
World Jam Global Radio, this is Clarity.
I know there's been many struggles that you've had to go through in your life. And I know it's been difficult. Trying to make ends meet. You've been robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Oh, coming from the album Center of My Life, musical track entitled He's Always There, Nathaniel Best.
Encourage you right now with this song. Listen. I'm sure in your life you felt like giving up and throwing in the towel. I'm sure that you felt like your life have been going down a very dark road. But I wanna tell you,
if you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus. You got to call on Him.
Yeah.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus. You got to call on Him. If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus. You got to call on Him.
You are to.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus. He's always there.
It is so amazing how people will always tell ya, if you need me, just pick up the phone and call. But when your back is up against a wall, those people who told you to call, they are nowhere to be found. But I want to tell you right now,
if you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus.
Oh yeah.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus.
It doesn't make any difference what time.
If you ever need to call on a
All you gotta do is call on him. Call on him.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus.
I got something else I want to tell you. The passion that you used to have for the Lord seems to be gone. Because of the frequent attacks on your heart from life. But I come to encourage you and tell you to hang on in there. Because there's really, really, really great news that I have. I want to tell you right now.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call on a friend, call Jesus.
He's right by your side.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus.
Yes, he is. He's always there for you.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus. He's always there.
I'm sure you said that you are gonna go back to your old ways. You are starting it now. It's not by choice that you've listened to this song. Ow! And I believe this song caught up with you right in time. Please, please, before you go back, try this one thing.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus.
To call on him.
If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus. Call him in the morning. Call him in the noonday. Call him in the evening. He's there. He's always there. If you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus.
In the morning, in the noonday,
if you ever need to call on a friend, call Jesus.
I'm a Pharrell Jam. I don't know a Jamaican representing to the fullest. Up, 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 up.
Oh man, what a rift! What a rift! Big song there, big song, man. And I just love that way that you just took it up there, right there. Just took it up there. Lovely track.
You.
So
thank you. I also played the guitar solo on this song too.
Okay, so instrumentalist as well as a vocalist, a man of all seasons.
I loved it.
You know, Nathan, and again, just reiterating, in hearing the album, the quality of the production, the beats that were laid down on these exclusively original tracks, just shows the quality of the man, the musician, the writer. You have got such an amazing gift. And I believe that your congregation in Mississippi is blessed to have you leading them, and B, I can't wait till your projects start hitting the shop shelves and are being played internationally, because we regularly play you here on World Jam Global Radio, but I'd love to hear you all over the place. I mean, and I can't wait for you to come to the UK so we can put you up on a stage under the World Jam Global Radio banner. Are you listening, DJ Matt? Yeah, that's the boss man. We're gonna. I'm trying to entice him to put on a gospel show where we can bring you over, because I'd love to bring you over and do a gospel show with you. Okay,
I would be honored.
So, family. Let's talk family, Nathan.
Okay.
You're married. Next month you celebrate 35 years.
Yes.
How many children?
We have one daughter. The Lord blessed us with one daughter, and she now has a family of her own. She did 6.5 years in the Navy, and she met her husband while she was in there, and they got married. They're into about 9 years of marriage now. We have 2 grandboys right now, but we were just told that we have another boy on the way.
Wow! So you're going to be a busy grandpa.
We love it though. We love it so much. Our two grandboys come every summer to stay with us, and they get in the swimming pool and they enjoy it.
In the time to fit all these things in. I mean,
well, when I first went to the church that I serve, I told them, I said, well, if you want me to be here with you, you have to understand that you come fourth in my life. First of all, God comes first, my wife comes second, my family, my kids come third, and then them. Because if the first three things are not in order, I couldn't be a good pastor.
absolutely,
anyway.
absolutely. And that is the order God would have it be.
Yeah. So it had to be, I have to live my life with balance. It wasn't always that way, but I've learned how to live and balance my life to make sure that I don't get too overwhelmed with, even with pastoring and dealing with all the cares and things that the people go through. I have to make sure that my wife knows that she's just as important, and that she's, I have to have that time with her and my grandboys and my daughter and son-in-law. Yeah, it has to be balanced.
Okay. Well, listen, we're not running out of time yet, but I want to try and get in two more tracks. I want to try and get one more from this project, and I felt that we was going to do something different on this one, because when you sent me that video, I'm not sure if you know. Well, you will know the one I'm on about, the one from Japan.
Yes, talking about my Jesus.
Yeah. So had that been something that you'd recorded before you'd done this project, or written before you'd done this project, or did you write it specifically for this project?
Actually, when I recorded it in Japan, I recorded it in Japan because I made it up right on the stage in Japan.
Okay.
And so I came back to the States and I recorded it. And so yeah, that's how that came about.
So I need to rewind. Let's go back to the stage in Japan. So you're in Japan. You're doing a gig, right?
Right.
Okay. So talk me through it.
Well, the Japanese, what I love about them is that they're like, it doesn't take a lot for them. They enjoy my shows over there with the full band and the movies and the stuff I do on the movie screens and all that. They love that, but they really love me just sitting at the piano playing and singing something to them. So I said, okay, I'm going to take some time in my concert, and I'm just going to go to the piano and just start playing some stuff. And whatever comes out, that's what's going to come out. And so that song came about right on the stage in Osaka, Japan.
Wow.
And so, and sometimes, those things happen. Sometimes I'll sit down and play, and God will just it'll just flow. And I'm so thankful that somebody had a tape recorder going so that I could remember what it was I did.
Wow. Well, listen, I want to play that track next, because I got a real sense of your individual creativity when you sent me that video, and I listened to it, and I watched it, and then I went to the album, and I played it on there, and I thought, okay, I see where you're going with this. So let's just play Talking About My Jesus. And as Nathaniel just told you, this song was written live on stage in Osaka, Japan, spontaneously, off the cuff, and then recorded for this album thereafter. But I want you to just listen to the individual creativity of the man that is Nathaniel Best. Back with you in 6 minutes, 29 seconds, I believe, Nathaniel. Stand by.
you've been running from. From what God have told you to do. You're going in an opposite direction from where He's told you to go. But oh, you can't hide. You must decide. You'll never, never have peace until you give God your life. And you certainly tried the rest. Now it's time to try the best. I'm talking about my Jesus. He will put you back on track. He'll make your heart feel glad. I'm talking about my Jesus. Hey, hey. You hung around all the wrong people. You know you did. They didn't mean you no good. Yeah. Your parents didn't raise you that way. No, 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 no. They brought you up in church to stay. You can't hide. Oh, you must decide. He's standing at your door and knocking. You'll never, never, never have peace. No, no, no. Till you give Him your life. You certainly tried the rest. Now it's time to try the best. I'm talking about my Jesus. Hey, He will put you back on track. He will make your heart feel glad. I'm talking about my Jesus. I know He will. He'll bring you back. Yeah. Just come on to Him. You'll never, never, never have peace until you do what the Lord says do and give Him your life. And you certainly tried the rest. Now it's time to try the best. I'm talking about my Jesus. Hey, He will put you back on track. He will make your heart feel glad. I know He will. I'm talking about my Jesus. I said you certainly tried the rest. Now it's time to try the best. I'm talking about my Jesus. Oh, he will put you back on track. He will make your heart feel glad. I'm talking about my Jesus.
World Jam Global Radio. This is clarity.
Man, that's a piano melody and a half.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
And Ronnie Canada says Nathan Best is the best. But we already know that.
No, he's the best. He's the best.
Yeah, but you know that piano melody is absolutely stunning. Is a word I say. You know, it's the kind of thing that you hear at an operatic concert, or it's a theme for a movie. You know, it needs to be there. You know, and it needs to be there. It needs to be there doing something. In fact, the whole album needs to be there doing something. Okay, so Nathan, here we are. We've got to this place where we've just been talking about you, your life, your music, your faith, the gospel, Mississippi, your church, your family. And I believe tonight we've really got an understanding of the man behind the face, behind the music. And
thank you.
I just want to leave the last few moments to you, because I do have one more track that I want to play, and it's not off your project. It's the one track that you keep telling me that you sang on with the OJs that you like, and I like it too. So I'm gonna want to play it just to take you out. But I just want to leave the last few moments before I play that track. I want to just hand it over to you to give you an opportunity to say whatever you feel like you want to say that's in your heart right now.
Well, one thing I want to say is that I'm really honored to be able to talk to London, a place I've always desired to come and visit. I'm also honored to be on your show, and how you've taken the opportunity to give me an opportunity to just tell people where I am. I love your show. I love how you play different styles. You reach out to everybody, and that's what I love about your show so much, because it's not just in a box, and dealing with one group, but you reach out to touch the world, and that's what I love about you. I love that so much about you, and then the other thing is I want people to know that just because you get hurt in this business, don't let it make you bitter, but
Amen.
Let it make you better. Let it make you better, because listen, if you got through it, you got through it. That means you're not there now. So just look to the future, and everything is going to work out just fine. Amen.
Listen, Nathan, it's been absolutely fantastic having you on the show. I look forward to linking up with you again very soon. Maybe we'll do another big group stable of legends interview with all the guys together again. We still need to do one where we get David Jones and the rest of these guys involved. I'm still looking forward to that.
I would love it.
Absolutely. I will look forward to listening to your next project. And while we're waiting for your next project, I'm really enjoying, with excited anticipation, I'm enjoying listening to this project, Center of My Life, which is now available on iTunes, I believe.
Yes, and Amazon as well.
Okay, and we're going to organize, we'll sometime over the next couple of days, we'll talk, and we'll organize you sending over that signed copy for the one and only Mr. George Flavors.
Absolutely, George. You got it, George.
And in the meantime, let's just say it's a big thank you from us at World Jam Global Radio. It's an honor, it's a privilege to have you support us the way that you do, verbally, in your presence, and with your music. And for me, to be able to have guys like you providing with music that allows me to play something different to what everybody else is playing, because that's it with me. Now, you've heard what I've said before. I am tired of that tobacco tin production line, churn it off the turnstile. I love this genuine, authentic, old school, with morals, with ethics, principles, and godly. Because we got to think about, what are we bringing our kids into? What are the role models that we're putting forward for our kids? Because those that are being presented on either the X Factors or the pop idols of this world, to a penny, don't last a minute.
Absolutely.
We're looking for people with longevity,
Yes.
people with godliness,
Yes.
and you fit that category for me.
Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you so much.
So listen, Nathan, we're going to say goodbye for now, but it's not goodbye. It's see you soon. Okay.
Right.
We are with you. We support you wholeheartedly, and just know that you are part of the World Jam Global Radio family, and you are hooked in for life.
Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you so much.
We're going to send you away with somebody else will, because if they don't, you will. Thank you very much, Nathan, and we'll speak again real soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, London.
Bye-bye. Everybody's saying thanks. George Flavor says thanks you for his CD. He looks forward to receiving it.
Okay.
God bless you, my friend. Bye-bye.
World Jam Global Radio. This is clarity.
What's up? You don't want to talk?
My gosh.
That's a bad attitude.
I have a love for this song. I mean, a real love for this song. It's them kind of songs where you just want to sing to somebody sometime.
Trying to show you that I love. I want you.
My gosh. Are you ready for this?
Girl, what's your problem? Walking around with an attitude. I try to talk to you, but your conversation borders on being rude.
Come on now.
You're not ready, willing, or able.
We want to send Nathan Best off in the best way we possibly can. So I want to see a chat room full of eights. That's what I want to see. I want to see a chat room full of eights. We need the reload. We want the reload. We want to take it to the top. Come on now. Ow!
And all of my time. Make love to you constantly. Drive you out of your mind.
Wanted to say a big thank you to Nathan Best for joining us on the World Jam Global Radio. But I need the eights up in the chat room. He needs to know that we appreciate him, we love him, and we look forward to hearing from him again.
You better change your ways, don't you know that?
Thank you, gentlemen. As I see the eights come up into the chat room from George Flavors. The eights come up into the chat room from Dr. P.
That's not the way to be.
Big thank you going out to Nathan Best. Thank you, sir.
That I love. I want you to understand.
Beautiful track called Somebody Else Will. Nathan Best singing alongside the OJs.
Girl, what's your problem? Walking around with an attitude. I try to talk to you, but your conversation borders on being rude. When I wanna make love, you're not ready, willing, or able. You got the nerve to complain, but I'm still keeping food on the table. I'll get down on my knees, and that's why I do things that I do.
Big shouts going out to I Sean, Stateside, Bronx side. Hear it now. Big tune.
In my pocket and all of my time. Make love to you constantly. Drive you out of your mind. Buy you nice things. Everything that you want. Pay all your bills. Everything. And if you don't want me, baby, somebody else will. You better change your ways, don't you know that I'm a good man? Not a lot of guys will treat you like me. You
me. And she gave me 100% of a real man, but you're only giving this out of me. I'll give you my money. My time. Make love this already over until you go baby. Buying nice things and things on your pills, yes, on your phone. If you don't want me, baby, somebody who cares a lot about it. Girl, I'm wondering what's your problem. Walking around with an attitude, trying to talk to you. I don't understand. You got to tell me, baby. You got to tell me what you need. Baby, you see your best friend's calling me now.
Oh man, that was the awesome sounds of Nathan Best singing alongside the OJs and musical track entitled Somebody Else Will. And I just know I had to finish off with that particular track because I know he loves it, I love it, and I knew you'd love it too. It's been an absolutely fantastic time with Nathan tonight, by the way, and I so look forward to his next project. And please don't forget that his album Center of My Life is available on iTunes, and it's also available on Amazon, and you can get your copies now. In the meantime, it's been played exclusively right here in the UK by Dr. Feelgood on World Jam Global Radio. And yes, Mr. George Flavors, you will be getting your signed copy courtesy of none other than Nathan Best himself. So yeah, again, I think it's what's around about 20 to 8 now. At the top of the hour, you got none other than the man, Mr. George Flavors himself, with the Saturday Soca Jam. You got DJ I Sean to come, and yeah, we're looking forward to a great night. I don't know what you got planned, but hey, stay in tune to World Jam Global Radio, and you might just be in for a surprise. Don't forget, you can also catch me tomorrow morning with my Wake Up Everybody Sunday Gospel Show. And don't forget, next Monday, and I can't give you the times yet, but we will be having, I believe, almost a full program for the Bank Holiday Monday. If you remember correctly, we like to do our Bank Holiday specials, and we haven't planned it yet, so nobody's booked their time in yet, but I do believe that we've got a full schedule next Monday for the bank holiday, the Easter bank holiday. It's going to be a special treat for all of you tuned into World Jam Global Radio. So please, don't miss it. Here's another track that I do love, Life Jennings.
It's gonna be a storm around here.
Classic.
Well, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
That's the way I feel about you.
Yeah, it's been a while. Girl, I really miss that smile. And that thing you do with your tongue still drives me wild. Girl, you gotta have some kids by now.
Yeah, I got a little girl.
I heard your brother just got out.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Running.
He's doing good too.
Girl, I still get choked up when I think about how this time done tore us apart. But you will never fall from my mind or from my heart. Girl, you know the way I feel about you. You know the way I feel about you now and forever. You know the way I feel about you. You know the way I feel about you now and forever. So how's your sister?
Oh, you know Brenda, she cool.
Heard she finally bought that house.
Big shouts going out to the chat room crew.
Betting that makes your mama proud.
Yeah, she happy.
To see all the hard work of raising y'all paid off. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. So when you come back in town,
Maybe we can go somewhere and hang out.
I like that.
'Cause no matter where you are in this world, to me, you will always be my girl. Don't you see? You know the way I feel about you. You know the way I feel about you now and forever. You know the way I feel about you. You know the way I feel about you now and forever.
Bigging up my brethren, I Sean, New York style. Such a great occasion to have him over here in the UK 2 weeks ago. Down at the World Jam Global Radio first anniversary party. I think we're going to just have to create another one just to get him back. And next time we're going to have a place where he's going to allow us to play all night long. No early finish for this man.
I'm more than credible. I'm so boldest. I'm so, you know, the nation so insanity about me.
I like her. She good for me. You know, I find out.
Original reggae music I do play. Here we go. Delroy Wilson.
What is a man, yeah?
My gosh.
I like to know, yeah. What is man? What is man? What is man? What is man?
What is man?
In the morning you fresh and you bloom. In the evening you just feel it away. What is man? What is man? What is man?
From the Revival selections we do play.
The good. Yeah, God will follow you, oh yeah. Don't fight your brothers for silver or gold, oh yeah. Don't kill your brothers for $1 or a dime. Oh, that's the way you commit a crime. That's why I'm asking you.
Big tune back in the day, let me tell you. I remember it on the Wolf label, 7-inch pre-release. Delroy Wilson.
In the morning you're fresh and you're blooming. In the evening you just fade away. What is man? What is man? What is man? What is man? You better do good. Yeah, God will follow you, oh yeah. Don't fight your brothers for silver or gold. Don't kill your brothers for $1 or a dime. No, that's the way you commit a crime. That's why I'm asking you, what is man? What is man? What is man? What is man? In the morning you fresh and you blue.
Don't forget you can catch me tomorrow morning between the hours of 8 and 10 o'clock with the Wake Up Everybody Sunday Gospel Show. It's the time where Dr. Feelgood does church before church, trust me.
In the morning,
in the meantime,
fresh like a flowers.
Please do remember that there will be no Fing Iz It next Saturday night because I will not be here. I believe I'm playing at a wedding somewhere, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm not sure who's going to be replacing me and who's going to be covering that show, but we will let you know in due course. Do remember there will be no the Fing Iz It next Saturday night because I will not be here. But in the meantime, catch this.
Oh, I see an ice
Garnet Silk.
Like a family reunion, Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth His right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Everything seems so real. The warmness of Jah I could feel. His love filled me up. Oh Lord, I didn't want to wake up. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth His right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. We were all singing the same song, giving praises to the Almighty One. All I could feel was happiness, surrounded by righteousness. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth His right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth His right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. There's no room for the ungodly, none for the workers of iniquity, only pure in hearts and clean hands. So be good, oh little ones. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth His right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth His right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Everything seems so real. The warmness of Jah I could feel. His love filled me up. Oh Lord, I didn't want to wake up. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth His right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. I saw Zion in a vision. Yeah. We were all singing the same song, giving praises to the Almighty One. All I could feel was happiness, surrounded by righteousness. Zion in a vision. I mean it. Zion in a vision. Yeah. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth His right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. What a road!
I see ya.
All gonna sing the same song. We all gonna sing the same song. We all gonna sing.
Sounds of the Israel Vibrations. Political track entitled The Same Song.
Oh, whether you're a bubble, or whether you're an orthodox, or whether you're a binking at the jet, or whether.
Big shouts going out once again to the Ice Sean.
We all gonna sing the same song.
My gosh.
We all gonna jam the same jam.
It's only me, next one's for you.
We all gonna chop the same chop. Chop. So if you argue, fuss and fight, you're giving hypocrites the right to say that you can't unite. My God, did not fight. I know we're all gonna sing the same song. We all gonna jam the same jam. Jamming. We all gonna chop the same chop. Babylon. You wanted us to sing you that same song. You wanted us to sing you that same song. You wanted us to sing that same song. And I know we're all gonna sing the same song. We all gonna jam the same jam. We all gonna chop the same chop. So if you argue, fuss and fight,
taking you to the top. D Brown, how could I let you get away? George Flavor's coming on in about 6 minutes time at the top of the hour with a soca jam. In the meantime, here we go.
Like how to do your 10 soldiers, your clowns too. They're all laughing at you. I'm laughing at you too. Like basketball, 5,000, that was all. The games you really knew, yeah. Why couldn't I be you?
I'm sorry, I have to do this. I know. I shown you was late, but I love you so much, I have to do it. Special dedication, taking it back to the top. I'm terribly sorry, folks. Big shout out going out to the Bronx, United States of America, New York.
we all gonna sing the same song. We all gonna sing the same song. We all gonna sing the same song.
This will be my last one for the night. Going out to each and every single one of you. Thank you for joining me here on World Jam Global Radio. Once again, a big thank you going out to Nathan Best. Thank you, Mr. Ronnie Canada. Thank you, chatroom crew. Thank you, It's Only Me.
We all gonna jam the same jam. We all gonna chop the same chop. Chop. So if you all get,
some people just know how to make you smile.
You giving hypocrites the right to say that you can't unite.
Here we go.
God did not fight. I know we all gonna sing the same song.
That was a very, very, very late pull-up. That was a very, very, very late special dedication. But it was for a very, very special person.
We all gonna chop the same.
Yes, I, Sean.
Take us out of our homeland. Take us down here in Babylon. You wanted us to sing you that same song.
Big tune.
You wanted us to sing you that same song. You wanted us to sing you that same song. And I know we're all gonna sing the same song. We all gonna jam the same jam. We all gonna chop.
I'm out of here right after this. The man like Al Campbell. Last one from Dr. Feelgood. Had to do it. kind of haven't decided what I'm going to play on Bank Holiday Monday yet, but I'm kind of leaning to a reggae revival. What do you think? Dr. Feel Good Old School Style.